the French Riviera T100. Home to picturesque shorelines, stunning mountain ranges, and glamorous lifestyles. But beauty can be misleading, because here, under the sun, we'll be host to a fierce chapter in the T100 Triathlon World Tour. This is a race that marks the halfway mark in the world's most challenging endurance series. And whilst the water glistens and the roads glide, in this field, there's nowhere to hide. This T100 will be a showdown over a 2-kilometer open water swim, followed by an 80-kilometer bike, and an 18-kilometer run to the finish. But the 100-kilometer distance demands more than fitness. It demands everything. The best athletes in the world descend on France, determined to write their name in the T100 history books. Last time out in London, a late inclusion to the start list had the whole T100 field on edge.
Hayden, unfortunately, who's been through the mill this year.
We thought we might be lucky to see him race at the end of the season, that he might just about make it back in time, and he's back racing in August.
Just 3 months after a potential career-ending crash, Hayden Wilde returned to the T100.
With a big crash, stuck in Tokyo more or less, and not knowing if I could get an operation there, as if I did not get it within like a 10-day period, the healing would have started and would have been career ending. To get the medical emergency flight and get the operation done on day 10 in Belgium was awesome. From there was, sights set on getting fit and healthy. Not really a goal in sight, just to get to a place where I'm comfortable with. Just day by day, we were just seeing so many gains, and it was like really cool to see. I was in a relatively comfortable state. We went back to Andorra, and the road to fitness was from there. And 5 weeks ago, I had a call with the coaches to say, like, let's make August the 1st our date to see whether we'll be fit enough to race. And that day came, and the coaches were like super happy and surprised where we were. I wouldn't be lining up on the start line if I didn't think I was going to win. A really privileged place to be saying that I'm racing London. It's really nice to be here a little bit earlier than expected, and hopefully can produce the same form I had around Singapore.
For many, just seeing Hayden standing on the start line was the miracle, and little else was expected.
I mean, what's the main goal here for you? I don't think you would show up just for fun, so are you here to win, or?
Yeah, well, 3 or 4 weeks ago, had a chat with the coaches, and like the be all end all is we don't want to turn up to races and just be a number, right? We're turning up to race, and we're turning up to know that we're in a good enough shape to be competitive. And for me, being competitive will be the top 3. Me being competitive, being a top 10 wasn't on the cards. If we didn't think I was going to be in that sort of area, I wouldn't be here. After the ribs, week on week, the ribs were good, they healed. It was more comfortable in the pool. At one point I couldn't turn right because it was just too much pain. Now it's fine, scapula, there's full movement and range now, and week by week getting the feel of the water back, which is nice. But for me, of course there'll be expectations on myself. But now looking forward to just getting on the start line, and I'm pretty fired up, ready to go. But also I've raced twice, and everyone else has raced 6 times this year, so there's going to be a lot of fatigue in the legs, and it's August, so I'm fresh, so I'm ready to go. I just love mind games, so everyone thinks I'm swimming pretty average, but I guess we'll find out Saturday.
Okay, who are your eyes on? Like, who's looking extra spiffy in the water in Jan's eyes?
Striking me the most is Hayden. I looked at it and I picked the wrong shoulder for his surgery. So his left, where he actually got the surgery, is looking way smoother than his right arm. So there should be some consideration, you know, whether this was a tactical move. No, all jokes aside, he's looking smooth in the water. I think the thing that is on Hayden's side is that little bit of ambiguity you don't know. And especially nowadays, everybody is all about telling everybody how their last session went, right? It's always on a new YouTube channel, on wherever else it is. And so you get a pretty good gauge, whereas Hayden has that to his advantage. For all the disadvantages he's encountered and all the hardship, he actually has that on his side, and everybody's like, oh what's he gonna do?
Before any of the questions could be answered about the quality of his return, the city of London was turned into a spectacle of fun.
So in love with procrastination, lacking gusto, no direction. Try so hard to find a distraction.
By amateurs, celebrities, veterans, and first-timers, all taking to the same city streets as the pros. And with the same fire.
With meditation, don't have the patience for relaxation. Never had a real vacation. Look around now. Lost interest, found frustration. Raised hopes, end in deflation. Can't finish a conversation. Look around now.
With the T100 community getting bigger and bigger, the message echoing from London to all those watching, all those waiting to be part of something exciting, something life-changing, is why not you?
So I've never done a 10K race, never alone a triathlon 10Ks. But I think anyone out there like wants to challenge themselves, it's like, just do it.
As the final finishers completed their T100 moments, the pros readied themselves for battle.
Hayden Wilde, and is one of the most extraordinary stories I think I've seen in sport, and suffering, 6 broken ribs, shattered scapula and a punctured lung. He is back on the start line.
I mean, he's spoken about how he's absolutely chomping at the bit to get back racing, and he's only got 2 races under his belt. It's beyond what any of us could have hoped for, I think. But then this is the most stacked field we've had this season, so very excited to see it unfold.
5,000 age groupers who are here, you know, everybody's bringing a friend. There is just more energy. It just feels like a true event that celebrates triathlon.
It is the T100. Expect the unexpected. So away we go here in London.
It looks like a front group already shaping up.
We've got Hayden Wilde wearing blue hat. If that is Hayden Wilde, I will say that is absolutely miraculous. That's Lucy Charles-Barclay. So all the athletes we'd expect, but a brilliant swim from Yellow Geens. Oh no,
Somebody's been pulled out of the water.
That is Megan McDonald.
And she looks in quite a lot of pain there, doesn't she?
As the ladies approach their bikes over here.
It's a really fun transition because, as you can see, all these crowds here.
Right now, she's flying away.
We're now just approaching halfway point on the bike. Taylor Nib and Kate Waugh and here Lucy Charles-Barclay.
The pace that everyone has on the bike, it's just incredible.
So far, Hayden Wilde seriously impressing on his return from injury. Remarkable.
Something's gone wrong here for Carl Smith.
And another mechanical.
It looks like we're going to have a new leader.
The 3 of them could really be going into battle here, which is something we haven't really seen. As we see chicane still, she got the bottle dropped. Georgia Taylor Brown.
Yeah, rear puncture.
Lucy Charles-Barclay is leading the pack. Definitely got out in front of Taylor Nib.
Kate Waugh out 4th.
Back to the front of the men's race. You can hear the cheers.
Yeah.
Quick transition there from Hayden. Mikanu not far behind.
Rico really has to hope that, you know, Hayden just doesn't have enough mileage in him. Kate Waugh looking like it's hers to lose.
Podium right now, those 3 girls. Kate Waugh, Lucy Charles-Barclay and Taylor Knibb. Nervous look back from Kate Waugh, but yeah, it's got to be now, Lucy.
Lucy Charles-Barclay is making a push. She is here to fight.
That looks good. It's coming
We're
closer.
on for a battle here.
Here goes Lucy Charles-Barclay.
I knew it. She just doesn't have an inch of patience in her.
Didn't even look. Straight past. Currently Taylor Knibb, who of course we've got eyes on, is actually in third.
Rico Bogan has slowed right down, and right now he must be running scared. Compared to Hayden, unfortunately, the rest of the world just looks laboured.
And this is the yellow genes that we're used to seeing. Now he's running. Hayden Wilde charges him down. And this guy, he's literally bionic right now. Unreal.
Mika Nude has just run himself into second, and now the question is, can Rico keep off yellow genes?
Yeah.
She raises her arms in the air, Lucy Charles-Barclay, but finally she is going to win a T100 race, screaming to the crowd, because you are our T100 London champion. Kate Waugh coming home in second. Taylor Knibb comes home in third.
Oh, she was obviously not ecstatic with it.
You never know what can happen in T100 racing. Like I said, I've won a lot of things in triathlon, but I hadn't won a T100 race, and to do it here in London couldn't be any better. Yeah, just really excited for the rest of the series. I think it's all to play for. There's been a different winner in every race so far, so yeah, it's wide open and excited for what's to come.
Punctured lung, broken ribs, an injured scapula. He's on the blue carpet, and perhaps the emotion starting to show. Hayden Wilde, 2 wins from 2. Mika Nude, this is his best ever T100 result. Delegates put in a mighty shift.
I win in Singapore and I win here. That definitely helps the rankings for sure. And you know, I said before, I have never lost in London. Nice to continue that little series, the wins here in London. So it must be the place for me. Pressure, that's the one. I love the pressure and thrive on it. So you know, heading into France, like having another extra 3-4 weeks in the bag, I'm really looking forward to bringing that there.
It has been a day of remarkable headlines. A reminder, we're off to Frejus in a few weeks' time, so we'll see you for that.
Despite his love for pressure, Hayden's competitors will be looking to rewrite their mistakes from London. No longer can anyone be underestimated. The French Riviera will be the ultimate test. Big names, dark horses, and rising talents. On August the 30th, the world's finest athletes return to the line once more. Every stroke, every kilometer, every second, still fighting for every point. All roads lead to Qatar, where a champion will be crowned. And when the dust settles, there is only one throne.